The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello everyone. How are you guys doing today? It is a wonderful sunny Saturday afternoon here, and I'm really excited to do this call with you. I don't normally get the chance to do training sessions in the afternoon. They're mostly in the evening, and it's one of the main reasons that I'm doing the call today is I've just received so many emails lately from people over in the UK, in Australia, and other parts of the world who basically couldn't attend the presentations at 7 p.m. because, that's 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning for a lot of people. And they asked me to do a training session, in the afternoon. So I figured we'd do one today, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So, 2 questions. Number 1, can you hear me? And number 2, where's everyone from? Hey, John, how you doing from Michigan? Glad to have you here. You have 3. Oh, wow. Fantastic. Well, I'm glad to hear you brought a little audience with you there, John. David, hurricane-ridden New Orleans. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've chatted with a lot of people, from Florida, from Mexico over the past little while. Thankfully, most of the people I've spoken with haven't been hit too hard by, all the nasty stuff that's come our way. But, so that's. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here because I'm actually just reading all the comments that are coming in. But anyway, David, hopefully it wasn't hit or didn't hit you too hard. We got Ryan from Ireland. Let's see, who else do we have on the call here? I'm seeing some familiar names: Alex, Annette, Ben. Hey, Daniel, David, Dorothy, Edward, James. Lots of familiar names. Hey, Laurie, Mike, Rodney, Ron, Ryan. Wow. So it's going to be a fun call. Today's call will last about an hour or so, and then I'll make sure to leave lots of time. John from Weymouth, UK. I love having my UK friends here. So I'll leave lots of time at the end in order to do a Q&A session. Make sure that you guys leave here knowing exactly what you need to do next in order to get this business up and running. So, 101 right now. We might as well get the show on the road, and anyone else that rolls in a little bit later, we can, if they have questions, take care of those later. You guys were here on time. I appreciate it. So let's get going. All right, so here's what we're doing today. Oh, by the way, normally when I do these presentations, I go full screen. It's more of an immersive experience. You get all the cool little animations and all that great stuff. But I'm testing a new internet connection. Thankfully, it's worked well. But I've done these presentations before where, I get 500 people on the call and I go full screen and then the audio drops and then nobody can hear anything. And then I'll present that way for 20 minutes without realizing it and half the people are gone. That sucks. So I've got the chat window and the GoToWebinar control panel thing over on the side, and I'm able to see all your questions, all your comments that come in. So if you have questions mid-presentation, toss them up there. I might not be able to get to them right away, but I am seeing them, and we will definitely make sure all the questions are answered before the end of the day. All right. Oh, and it is recorded. Everything's recording. So here's what we're doing today. I'm going to share with you an in-depth look at a very automated personal business that, to date, about 5,000 or so people are using right now to build an online business or to run their online business and get paid every single month. I'm going to share with you why most online businesses are very, very difficult to run, why they have an incredibly high failure rate, and I hope you have the same light bulb aha moment that I did when I went through this discovery as well. And I'll share that with you too. Then I'm going to peel back the covers on my business and the same business that most of these other people are running and show you exactly how it works and how to mimic it yourself. Then we're going to go through the step-by-step instructions on how to set one up yourself. And then I'll show you all the amazing updates that have happened in the past 6 months or so that make this, I'm very confident in saying, the easiest, most effective, most stable online business around on the internet right now. So if you do stay into the end, I've got some goodies for you. I've got a PDF download of all the slides, so you don't need to sit there and take notes like a madman. Pay attention, make sure you get your questions asked. I'm also going to give you a funnel diagram of the funnel that we're building today or that we're going to talk about, so you can clone that. You'll be able to see every step the entire way through. And then I'm going to share with you our $1 million email campaign that has literally generated sales every time I've sent it out for the past 4 or 5 years now. And that's across half a dozen different markets, B2B, B2C. It doesn't matter what you're selling. It works almost every single time, or it has every time in my case, but it's extremely, extremely reliable. So then I said, like I said, we're going to do a bit of group Q&A, and then you'll leave with enough knowledge here to build one of these businesses yourself. So before we dive too far into the nitty-gritty, how all of this works, I want to shine a spotlight on why most make money online systems fail. And it's not for lack of effort. I mean, I do these calls usually in the evening, and I've got people on the calls that are attending at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. I have friends, I know people that have spent tens of thousands of dollars building up their online businesses, investing in programs, investing in traffic. I know people that work 8-hour jobs, or 8-hour a day jobs, and they come home and work on this at home. So it's certainly not for lack of effort that make money online businesses don't work, but they seem to have, a 95, even higher failure rate. Most people that try to build an online business don't get the traction they need, don't get where they want to go, and they eventually end up quitting or going back to their regular job or trying something else. And after teaching this stuff to thousands of people for longer than I can really remember now, there's one really big underlying reason why most make money online systems don't work. And the reason is that it's lack of external predictable income. Now, what I mean by that is that if you can't predict what your income is going to be 3 months from now, it's not stable enough. And most online business, don't get me wrong, I love online business. I love e-commerce, I love affiliate marketing, I love coaching, I love all that stuff. But the big problem with it is that most businesses, if you get paid today, there's absolutely no guarantee that you can repeat that next month, or the month after that, or the month after that. And if you can't repeat that performance, if you can't repeat the income generating activities that you've done this month with enough reliability that you can be certain that you've got money coming in 2 or 3 months, why would you ever leave your job? It just doesn't make sense, right? Because you need to pay your bills. You need to pay the mortgage, the rent, the hydro, your phone bill, food, all of that stuff, right? So if you don't have a reliable income source, you can't leave your job. It's catch-22 though, right? If you can't leave your job, you can't grow your business because nobody wants to go to work 8 hours a day, spend an hour and a half in traffic, come home, spend time with family, and then after you've expended all of that energy, work another 2 hours on your business, 2 or 3 hours every single day. So there's a certain point where you have to make that transition from I'm working a 9-to-5 job to I run an online business. And unless your business is growing, you're never going to get to that point. And if you can't reliably grow your business, well, what happens? You decide it doesn't work, you buy into something else, and the cycle repeats itself. And you end up feeling trapped, you continue to spend money, you get more distressed, and you get more frustrated, more jaded, and just really, really bitter. And you start to believe that this whole online business thing is a scam, and it doesn't work, and then nobody's actually doing it. So let me ask you guys, does any of that sound familiar to you? The jumping from one product to the next, the trying something, not getting it to work fast enough, and then maybe quitting before you should have. Does that sound familiar to anyone? I'm getting lots and lots of yeses coming in. All right, so clearly this is something that you guys can relate to. And it's something that happens to all of us. It's that shiny object syndrome. Ooh, there's that neat new thing. I'm gonna go get that. And that diverts your attention away from whatever it is you're working on right now. And it's a really negative, vicious downward spiral that if you get caught in, it can be hard to pull out of. So before I get into how to pull out of that downward vicious spiral, I'll give you a bit of a background of who I am and how I got into this business. So my name is Adam Nolan. I'm sure you guys know this, right? Like I give these presentations to people all over the world and to all different types of businesses. But you guys are my regulars. I've worked with you and I chat with most of you on a weekly or monthly basis. So I'll quickly skim through this part. Anyway, you guys know I was a financial advisor. I was working in 2008 when the stock market crashed. And in a nutshell, I had to find a way to build my business back up. So I started learning marketing and sales and how to get leads. I did what everyone on this call pretty much has done. I went to the internet and typed in how to get sales online or how to make money on the internet. We've all done it. We've all gone to Google and made that search. So what happened is I holed myself up in my office for the better part of 2 or 3 months, and I started reading, and I went to the library and got books on direct marketing and all this marketing psychology stuff. And I got really good at it, and I started helping other advisors in my office. And I started getting questions from all these people, and I continued to expand that, and I went from finance to marketing, funny enough, and I ended up opening my marketing firm, Nolan Direct, in 2010. So since then, we've sold books and courses that have been downloaded somewhere around 250,000 times. I've given presentations to tens of thousands of people from dozens of countries all over the world. And in a nutshell, what jives me the most, what I get most excited about is high leverage marketing, small business growth, logistics, and automation. So basically, pulling the strings behind the scene that make the business run. All the logistics, the fun tech geeky stuff, the marketing geekery. I'll admit, I love that stuff. So, like I said, about 5,000 people or so have gone through this business, are running this right now. And here's how this has worked so far. So at the end of 2012, I was really, really stressed. I was coming down from 2 big product launches. I'd been touring, I'd been giving presentations, and I hadn't checked my bills in a while. So I thought, I'm going to go and be responsible. I'm going to go and I'll do my bookkeeping, you know? So I went and I checked in my PayPal account, and what I saw there just floored me. I had over $500 in tiny recurring little charges. And like, we're not talking about anything shocking. You know, this is a Netflix subscription. This is a Spotify subscription. This is a magazine subscription. It's a subscription to a tool that I used maybe 3 or 4 months ago that I haven't touched since. But all those tiny little $5 and $10 payments build up, right? They really add up. And I was just too busy to cancel them at that time, because the way I was looking at it is, well, it's only $10, it's only $5. If I've got X number of hours to work on something today, I'm not going to go spend my time canceling $5 payments. I'm going to go work on something that's going to bring in some serious business. So I was just too busy to cancel them. But combined, they added up to over $500 in charges. So at that point, I'm sitting there feeling frustrated, a little bit ticked off at myself that I let it get that bad. And the realization hit me. Netflix, Next Issue, Spotify, magazine subscriptions, all of these businesses, they're the exact same model. And at the other end of these payments, at the other end of me spending $5 a month to this guy who had this software, is some brilliant entrepreneur who's just sitting back, maybe he's fishing or hanging out with his kids or doing whatever, receiving hundreds, thousands of tiny little $5 or $10 payments every single month from all these different people around the world, and we're all just too damn busy to cancel it. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. I couldn't believe it. And I fell for the marketing, and it worked exceptionally well. So I thought, okay, well, if this is working for Netflix, if this is working for Spotify, if this is working for Bob the software builder, clearly there's something to this. So I did some testing. I did a bit of an experiment. And I built my own, very, very short, low-priced newsletter. It was just a couple of pages long, and I made a very short, very ugly PowerPoint video offering that information in that newsletter for $5 a month. And it was really valuable information. And I showed this page to people that I thought might be interested in signing up. And what happened was I ended up getting hundreds of subscribers right away, and I honestly was not expecting that kind of result. And it just goes to prove how effective this business model is. So the most amazing part about this is that most subscription businesses, anyone in the subscription business market on this call can relate to this. Most subscription businesses have an attrition rate of about 30% every few months or so, 2-3 months, which means you lose about 30% of the people that are paying you monthly every few months. So that's about industry average, more or less. What this had was a 15% attrition rate over 8 months. It was beating the pants off everything out there. What this translates to is that people were subscribing and they weren't canceling. So the high value of the content I was providing, plus the low payments, people don't associate paying to low payments, and the convenience caused customers to stay subscribed pretty much forever. They forget about the payments because they don't focus on the small stuff. It slips through the cracks. Case in point, at the end of the month, when you're looking at your bills, do you look at the Netflix subscription? When you're stressed, when you've got more days left in the month than you have money, what do you look at canceling? Do you look at canceling, or what do you look at reducing? Do you look at reducing the big stuff, the stuff that's going to have the big impact, or the small stuff? So here's a really great analogy I like to give. People don't associate pain to these small payments. There are millions and millions and millions of Americans, Canadians, people around the world that go out and buy a coffee and a donut every single morning on the way to work. They spend maybe $5 a day, and it's not a lot. It's only $5. But the feeling of having that tasty, sugary, warm donut inside you, and the coffee to wake you up in the morning and make you feel great, and you're slogging your way to work, you're half asleep, you don't care about the $5, you just want that tasty coffee inside you, right? So the pleasure that you get with that outweighs the pain of separating from that $5, of giving that $5 away. But here's the problem. At the end of the month, that $5 every single day, how much does that add up to? $150. And that is your cell phone payment. You know, that could be part of the rent payment. That could be part of the grocery bill. And the same people that are concerned about running out of money before they run out of days are the same people that are going out and spending $5 or $10 on coffee and donuts at lunch every day. And I used to be one of them. When I was working in finance, every single day, I'd go down to the cafeteria. I'd get my sub sandwich. I'd get my coffee. You know, I'd spend $8 or whatever it was. So we're all guilty of doing this. But the point that I want to drive home here is that people don't associate pain to small dollar transactions. People prefer the convenience, that tasty warm bagel that you don't have to cook yourself at home, the coffee you don't have to make at home that you can pick up on the way to work, the convenience, right? How easy it is to watch the shows you want or listen to the music you want to listen to with Netflix and Spotify. So the high value of the content and the convenience causes these customers to stay subscribed, and they forget about the payments because they don't focus on the small stuff and it slips through the cracks. So here's how this works. Step one, you give away an opt-in gift to convince somebody, a lead, to enter their name and their email address. Now step two, we've got a blank template, a template that you fill in. It's a short 5-minute video that convinces them to pay and subscribe. And then step three, we add upsells to increase revenue to help cover the ad cost. So what this does is this collects $5 from all your customers every month. Your income goes up every month, but your workload stays the same. And because you're getting so many payments from hundreds, thousands potentially, of different people all around the world, you have absolutely remarkable income stability. Remarkable to the point where the economy crashes, banks go down, you still get paid. That's how reliable this is, because you've got people paying you from all around the world in tiny amounts every day. They don't all cancel. It's never happened. So this gives you remarkable income stability and remarkable growth ability as well, which leads you to full financial and time freedom. So up until this point, now there's been some big changes, right? Because I know that you guys are sitting there thinking, aha, I've seen this business before. I've seen this opt-in thing before. Maybe you've even tried it. And it hasn't worked out as well as you thought. Give me a moment, wait about 5 more slides, and I'm going to blow your mind, okay? So just bear with me here. So this is how most businesses, in fact, run. They've got a tripwire offer. You entice somebody to enter in their shipping details or their name and their email address. You provide a quick tip, a trick, a hack, something that solves a problem or provides real-world benefits. You send traffic to this page that's very, very targeted and very specific, and it has to have an impactful headline and lots of, the contrasting color button, and just really grabs their attention. So that's kind of the de facto standard, what we've been doing to date, and what 95% of people teach in this online business stuff. So then we send someone to a sales page, or in this case, a sales video, and it's a plain white page with a YouTube video on it and a button. Super duper simple. It's a 3 to 5 minute PowerPoint presentation, black text, white background. The voiceover can be done on Fiverr for $5 if you didn't want to record it yourself. And to be honest, this is pretty ugly. Like, I'm almost ashamed to admit that this is as effective as it was, because it's one of the ugliest video presentations you'll ever see. But it worked really, really well. So the newsletter is 3 to 5 pieces of content delivered every month. You create it in Microsoft Word, or Pages if you want, save it as a PDF. You can upload it and save it online to Dropbox or any other storage service. All this content, by the way, you can create it if you want. If you wanted to be the hero, the expert here in your market, you could do that. You could also buy it, which is my favorite, because I can sure as hell tell you, I don't want to be an expert in all the markets that I'm in. I'd much rather buy the content and have someone else be the front man, so to speak. So I buy the content, and you can get very, very inexpensive PLR and clean it up, or you can borrow it from someone, or you can even partner with people. So bottom line is, if you don't want to write content, that's completely cool. You don't have to. There's still a million different options. But everything that you put in the newsletter has to provide real-world value, and it has to give action steps. The action steps are what make it valuable. The action steps, here's what to do next, is what turns this from entertainment into education, from just an article that you would read in an everyday average magazine to something that's actually going to improve their life. So you're looking to solve a big, ongoing, evergreen problem, or make a passion of theirs more exciting and more fun. And the more extreme the emotion, the higher the sales, right? Okay, so makes sense. Is this clear so far? Because this is the foundation of what we're about to build on. So you've got a tripwire offer to entice someone in. and then you send them to a sales page to sign up to the newsletter, right? And then you get the recurring payment. So just type in yes if this makes sense here. Give me a whole bunch of big yeses in there. And while all those are coming in, I'll take or a no, and I can recap some of this stuff. But it's really important that you understand this concept because we're going to build on this momentarily. Yes, 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 big yes. Awesome. Okay. So like I said, this has worked really, really, really well for the past 5 years or so. There's around 5,000 of these businesses running, and like some significant numbers too. This is actually sent to me by an affiliate partner, my friend Stuart over at nichehacks.com. Great, great website if you ever want to do some niche research. But this is a customer that sent him a message talking about this, and she built her newsletter up to $10,000 a month. We've got people here that, 300 opt-ins from them. They've got sales. They've got their first sale coming through. So, it's not at this point, this has been around a long time. At this point, it's not a matter of whether or not it works. This is proven. It's just how can we improve this? 5,000 people, this works at this point. So over the course of the 5 years, I've always been trying to improve this, but there have been two big problems the whole way. And I know you guys can relate to these problems. I know the moment I switch this slide, you guys this is gonna resonate with you. It's the biggest problem everyone has with this online marketing stuff. Oh, Billy's asking, what was Stuart's website again? It's nichehacks.com. And it's pretty much the biggest niche research website I've ever found. He's a wonderful, wonderful guy. So I highly recommend you check out his stuff. Okay. So there are two really, really big problems with this, right? And you can guess what they are, but I'm sure you know it already, You don't have to write it in. Of course, getting visitors to the page, traffic, everyone's big problem. And then number two, of course, getting people to creak open their wallet, take out their credit card, type their numbers in, and send you money. That's everyone's big problem, right? From day one, we want to get people to the page who are going to send us money. So we run into problems here because paid advertising is expensive. Affiliates don't always like to promote low-ticket offers. It's hard to get someone excited over paying them $2.50 a month. Yay! And it's really great for you because all the payments build up over time. It's a long-term play for you, but for the affiliate, it's not quite as appealing. Social media marketing, I'm not a big fan because it's a never-ending to-do list. Post, update, interact, I don't want to spend my time doing that. Search engine optimization is stressful, is unpredictable, unreliable. I've had friends that have ranked for some of the most valuable keywords, 1 month, and then the next month they're done, they're gone, they're out of there, they're not making a dime. So the idea of building my business on shifting sands that Google controls, terrifying. So this is why, for the longest time, the de facto standard has been to use an opt-in form when you're driving people to a page, when you're sending traffic to a page, because you need to capture as many leads as possible. Traffic is hard to get. So after you've got somebody to opt in, the next difficult part is getting customers to pay to subscribe, right? So the problem here is that there are too many barriers in between the customer getting the idea to go to your page and them actually buying, giving you the credit card number. So customers need to be convinced to opt in first. Then the sales copy needs to convince them to buy. So this higher barrier to entry comes from customers not knowing you, not liking you, not trusting you. And you're asking them to take out their credit card right away and pay you for information right away. And this accounts for roughly the 2% conversion rate, 1 to 2%. And that 2% is on the high end. So that means that 98% of the people visiting this page aren't buying. 98% are leaving. And what's crazy, what's mind-blowing, is that this is the common way. This is the accepted standard of making sales online, where you fail 98% of the time. 98% of the people that go to your page are not buying anything. Think about that for a second. If somebody told you that for every 100 people that you have coming to your page, 98% of the time, 98 of them are never going to buy anything from you, would you have gotten into this business? Of course not. It's ludicrous. So there's got to be a better way to do this, right? So back in September 25, I was strolling through IKEA, and my wife, she was off looking at interior decor stuff, and I was looking down at my phone, following the arrows on the floor, trying not to walk into stuff. And my buddy posted his third sales notification for the day, and okay, this is cool. Like, this is a guy who had never sold physical products before, and all of a sudden he went from $0 to making thousands of dollars a day. And I was floored. I'm like, okay, what are you doing, man? So I got home, and he let me pick his brain, and what I discovered left me It's one of those moments where it's, you hit your forehead like, oh my God, why didn't I think of that? That's so incredibly, stupidly simple. I wish I had done this 5 years ago. So, in order to sell physical items, you don't need crates of products, you don't need special licenses, you don't need insurance, you don't need to worry about warehousing, fulfillment, tracking, any of that stuff that I was stressing over. You see, I never wanted to get into physical product because the thought of ordering 1,000 of something, having a crate of something that doesn't sell and sits in my garage mocking me, ha 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 ha, you didn't sell us. Taking up space, taking up capital, and it's not a deduction, all of those negative things surrounding that. I didn't want to have to do anything with physical product. I didn't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole. Just seemed like way, way too many moving parts, way too many headaches. But he found the most simple, easiest way to sell physical products online. And all he did, and this still blows my mind to this day, it's funny, okay? So all he did was he's ordering it from the friggin' retailer online, and he's shipping it directly to his customer's address. So like going to Etsy, going to AliExpress, going to Amazon, and just shipping it to his customers from there. And he was making thousands and thousands of dollars doing this. And I couldn't believe how incredibly simple it was. There was no inventory to deal with, no warehousing to deal with, no investing in hundreds of products only to find out they won't sell, no complicated insurance, no spending hours packing, labeling, and shipping products. You can sell any type of product, literally to anybody, anywhere in the world. Now, as a direct marketer, oh my God, that's just like, that's Pandora's box. Here's this tool that you can apply your skill set to sell anything to anyone, anywhere in the world, any product you can ever imagine, and you never have to warehouse it or hold on to it yourself. And on top of that, you can sell it at a huge markup. I was floored. I was super excited. So I decided I'm going to start testing. Can you tell I'm a big fan of this testing stuff? And through this process, I found out that physical products, gasp, are much easier to sell. Customers are excited to receive them in the mail. And probably one of the main reasons is because you don't need to explain the benefits of a coffee cup. You don't need to explain to someone how to use a mouse pad or what to do with a baseball hat, right? Whereas if it's an info product, you got to sell them on the benefits, on the features, on why they need to sign up, on why your solution is the best. You don't have to do that with a coffee cup. But I found out that you can get millions of products shipped directly to your customer, directly from the manufacturer, for less than $2. Here's the cool thing though. The perceived value of these products that you get for $2 to your customers is in the range of $10 to $20. So what I did is I used an old-time marketing reverse psychology tactic. Now, remember when I said at the beginning of the presentation, I holed myself up in my office and I started diving into old marketing stuff and reading books that are printed 80 years ago? One of the best direct response marketing techniques that's been used for literally, and I exaggerate not, over a century is offering an item for free and asking people to pay for shipping. And infomercials still do this to this day. So here's why we're doing this. So this makes the perceived item that you're giving away appear as though it's worth much more. Because what happens is people assume that the value of the items you're giving away is much higher than it actually is. If you were to go and buy a silver-plated dog bracelet at a boutique in a mall, how much would you pay for that? Maybe $15, maybe $20. You can get that exact same item for $1.50. So when you say you're getting the item for free, the person doesn't think, here's this item for $1.50. They think of the retail price of here's this item I'm going to get that has a value of $20. So when you ask them to pay for shipping, and shipping is only $6.95, it makes it a no-brainer. So free plus $6.95 shipping has far more appeal than just pay $6.95 for this item and get free shipping. So what you do is you charge that $6.95 shipping and handling, and that covers the product cost and it covers your advertising cost. So let me repeat that again. That $6.95 that you're charging the customer, it covers the cost to send the product out, which is about $2, right? And then you've got $5 more to acquire the customer through any means necessary, whether that's through Facebook or social media or any other type of advertising medium you have. You can spend up to $5 to give a product away for free. and get someone to give you their credit card details. So the customer is excited to get this free item, and it's very, very easy to get them to cover these shipping costs. So here's what we did. We created this page, and it's more or less a template where it's this special offer expires in X amount of time. It's a picture of the product. The headline is free XYZ, so free silver-plated dog necklace. They enter in their shipping details here, and then they click go to step 2. Now, I want to show you something on this page, and I really want you guys to focus in on this. Notice on this page here that nowhere, and this is also in the ad too, nowhere on this page does it say what the shipping cost is. So when people see your promotion out on the interwebs, whether it's a Facebook ad or a share in a group, it says get this item for free, just cover shipping and handling. They don't know what the shipping and handling is. So they have to go to this page, still don't know what the shipping and handling is. All they know is that they get this $20 item for free. What are people going to do? What are people going to do in order to get that item if there's no other information on this page and they need to get their shipping details? You guys are right. They're going to fill in the shipping information. And they fill it in at an alarming rate. About 40% of the people that land on this page. Now remember last time we said 98% of the people leave, right? In this case, 40% of the people that have never heard from you before will fill in all this detail, name, email address, physical mailing address, and they will go to step 2 to figure out what that shipping detail is. And this works exceptionally well. And they go to this page here and they see the shipping costs and then they complete their payment. So the viral aspect of this, the getting, people will share this, it'll cause it to go viral. We'll get to that in a second. It's the next slide actually. But because you don't have the shipping information on the main page, people go to the page here, they don't know how much it's going to cost to ship. They have to enter their information. By entering in their information, you're able to follow up with them. 4 out of every 10 people that land on this page will enter their information. That's phenomenal. The average is about 25%. Okay, so getting free traffic to this page. One of my favorite ways, so there are 2 ways that I recommend. Facebook ads, and then the free way, which is contests. So what happens with this is that you run a contest and you post it online. And there's lots of free giveaway sites and contest sites that you can list this without spending a dime. So the lead or the customer visits the landing page. And in this case, a lot of you guys know I have a guitar store, a guitar company that I run. So I was giving away a Gibson branded, it's a guitar brand, guitar stool. A stool that you can sit on and play guitar. So the customer enters their information, name and email address, and what you do with this is that you use the giveaway to filter out people you don't want. So if you have a dog product or a dog market, then you'd give away dog food. You're not going to have people enter their information for a dog food giveaway if they don't have a dog. So you use the giveaway to filter out your people. Now, once a lead enters their information, they're redirected towards a page that says, congratulations, you have 1 ballot. To increase your chances of winning, click this link to share on Facebook, Twitter, email, etc. And then every time a lead goes through this, they go through this process, they share online, and you get more people coming through. As a thank you gift, you can give them your free plus shipping item. So it goes from share this online to get more opt-ins, to get to a better chance to win your free item, whether it's the dog food or the bar stool or whatever it is, and then you lead them directly to get this item for free, thank you for entering the contest. And they enter in their shipping details, they enter in the payment information, and that takes care of the front end. So these are what the giveaway pages look like, right? Pretty simple. Step 1, register here, and then it pops up, enter your name, email address, and then here's the example redirect pages. And this works really, really, really well. So we're getting thousands and thousands of leads from this. We got 7,000 visitors for the Gibson Barstool contest, and I think we spent $50 total. $50 for 7,000 people. That's pretty phenomenal. And then I had another one in the bottom here for a dog market that I'm working in that we spent even less than that, and we got 3,000 visitors, 1,600 leads. Every single campaign here was profitable on the front end. So this free traffic stuff, the contests work exceptionally, exceptionally well. So the stunningly effective results from this is that we ended up getting hundreds of free plus shipping sales within days of starting. This is the fastest growing, easiest converting ad campaign that I've ever run, and the campaign went viral very, very quickly, as you guys can see from the viral giveaway, right? It tells people to share it, and that pushes people to the free plus shipping offer, getting them to sign up by giving you money and bringing you through the first step of that sales funnel. On almost every ad, we broke even or made a profit within 48 hours. And amazingly, the product that we tested with, in this case, it was Guitar Picks, Still works to this day, 2 years later, and we've sold over 11,000 units of that. Hold on. I've got this big fancy animation, okay? Watch this. This took me all day to do, guys. Problem number 1, getting visitors to the page. Solved. There we go. That's my big dramatic animation. All right. So now that was taken care of, right? We were able to get people to the page easily, and we were able to get people to pay us, enter in their shipping details at 40%, and give us their credit card information to get this free item. By the way, an average conversion rate of cold traffic for this is between 5 and 10%. So the average for any other type of direct response marketing online is about 1 to 2%. So we are beating the pants off the average, bringing you to your goal that much closer. Okay, problem number 2. Getting customers to pay you to subscribe. We want to take advantage of those low-ticket recurring subscriptions. That super stable business that can withstand pretty much any kind of recession. We want to get that set up ASAP. So difficult part was over. Getting the initial sale, that was the hard part. Once somebody has entered in their credit card information once they've done that already, they're way more likely to purchase something again. Now here's what's amazing. Because the customer has already entered their credit card information once, they can purchase anything, one time or recurring, $1 or $10,000, with the click of one button. So this makes it incredibly easy for the customer to purchase anything you want to sell them after this free plus shipping offer. Ha 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 ha. Remember that drop shipping stuff? Remember Pandora's box? Oh, I had fun with this. So I started testing stuff. I started testing physical products, info products, coaching, low ticket subscriptions. And what happened was that these were the easiest sales I had ever made. They're a massive, like 30 to 40% of the customers ended up buying the upsell as well. And because my advertising cost was covered already by that free plus shipping offer, all the traffic that was coming in, all the traffic that was seeing these offers, right, was essentially free. I was covering my costs out of pocket immediately. And then after that, all customers had to do was click one button to sign up to my newsletter and pay me $5 every single month. One button, click. You get paid from now until the end of time. So from this, I built a giant email list that is now making me sales 24/7. And this brand new free plus shipping upsell process allows me to sell a huge, like, scary large volume of products. Like, if you could think of it, you could sell it. Anything to any market, anywhere in the world. Now, it was the most effective funnel I've ever built. So here's an example of just one of the upsell templates that we uses. Oh, that was bad. That we use. Sorry, I'm getting excited about this. I really love this stuff. Guys, this was a huge revelation. People I'm sharing this with are literally getting sales within like hours of starting, days of starting kind of thing. So anyway, here's an example of one of the upsell pages. So the most amazing blank created in the past 20 years. So you've got your big hook for your product, you solve a problem or shine a spotlight on something cool, and everything is templated out, right? So it's super easy to fill all this stuff in. So from that, now here's this amazing animation number 2, problem number 2, getting visitors to pay and subscribe. Solved. They're signing up in huge volumes, and here is the outcome of this incredible system that I wish I could say, you know, this was a flash of brilliance upon my part, but no, I backed into this accidentally and stumbled, and had I have not been ignoring pretty frilly IKEA doilies and you know, check my phone, I probably wouldn't have known about this system. So thanks to my buddy, you know, distracting me while I was IKEA shopping. But this is what we stumbled onto. So by putting the product you really want to sell, so whatever it is you're selling right now, it doesn't matter what it is. I prefer newsletters. You guys can see why. But by putting the product you really want to sell behind your promotional free plus shipping offer, you get more traffic, you get way more sales, and it's way easier. Your offer gets shared and it goes viral because, oh, gasp, people like free stuff. You build a huge targeted email list that you can continue to sell to again and again for free, and you can use this to sell literally any product, physical or digital, one-time or recurring in any market, anywhere in the world. Case in point, this was in the guitar market, 148,000 US. This is just from the guitar market, from that one funnel last year. So pretty effective stuff. So our new business model, they get the free plus shipping gift, right? That covers the ad costs so that we break even right away. Nothing out of pocket. I'm very, very risk averse. Once we break even on the front end, they're able to sign up to our newsletter or buy any other product. Sign up to our paid newsletter by clicking one button. Then you provide valuable content every month that you can go out and purchase, or you can create, or you can find, or you can assemble however you like. And because it's only $5 a month and you're continuing to provide valuable content, people don't cancel, you get that elusive recurring payment every month with the income going up every month. And here's one of the other really cool things too. You can actually put free plus shipping items in your newsletter or put sale items in your newsletter. So, if you were to go and buy this in a retail store, it would be $30. But because you're a member of this newsletter, you can get it today for $15 only. But the cost to you is only $2 or $3 or whatever. So you're still making money at every single step of the funnel. And you can use this, like I've been saying all along, to sell pretty much anything. Subscriptions, you can offer a $1 trial and then charge $5 or $10 a month. And it's an extremely, extremely reliable way to build a business. Probably the most reliable way online right now. You could do other physical dropshipped items. Hey, you don't want to do a newsletter. That's cool. Super high margins of very, very little effort with other physical dropshipped items. If you want to be the expert in your community, you could turn your knowledge into a CD or DVD and then sell that at disc delivered or ship it out with disc delivered. For high-end services, you could have people leave a deposit or book a call to book an appointment with you. This is the most flexible sales funnel on the web right now. And it's one of the main reasons why I believe, and I truly, deep down in my core, after doing this for almost a decade now, believe that this is the best online business around. And here's why. Well, lots of good vibes, right? You're getting paid to give stuff away. People can't wait to order. It's a positive experience. You're feeding into people's passions. You're helping them solve problems. You're giving away gifts. Customers subscribe. They pay you monthly by clicking one button. You get deposits in your bank literally every single day. Not an exaggeration, because payments are coming in every day. The deposits roll in every 30 days. You do this long enough, you get money in your bank account every single day, and you get a raise every month. You could sell to any market, anywhere in the world. You don't have to write a single word of content unless you want to. You get extreme income security. Like, this is more stable than any job you and I will ever have. You could sell your product, you could sell your products or affiliate products. It's evergreen, so you could do this with very, very little work. It's super easy to incorporate other elements. I don't care if you're doing e-commerce now, if you're doing coaching. I've got this incorporated into an info product business. I've got this incorporated into an e-commerce business and also into a coaching business. So it works across the board. You can replace a full-time income in just a few months with this. No clients, no chasing money, no headaches for my people who offer services. Absolutely no complicated tech setup. So all of this, and I'll share this with you, this is one of the really, really big updates. We can do this by clicking one button. All right? You don't have to be a slave to the clock. You work when it's convenient for you. You want to do this at 3 a.m.? By all means, go ahead. You want to do this if you're a morning person early in the morning? Awesome. All the more power to you. You make your schedule. It's the same amount of work, one newsletter, right? One 5-page newsletter, same amount of work, whether you've got 1 subscriber or whether you've got 1,000 subscribers. And this will always work. This is a business, these newsletter businesses, this free plus shipping stuff, has literally been around for over 100 years. As long as people want free things, and as long as people are excited and have hobbies or problems they need to solve, this will work. A newsletter is a medium to convey information. So a lot of people get hung up on that newsletter part. You could do this with a website. You could do this with a physical newsletter you send in the mail. I don't know why you'd want to, but the newsletter is a medium to convey information. That is all it is. As long as people need information, which will always be around, this business will work. So, like I said, this is the best online business in the world. So there's one more exercise I want you guys to go through to really cement this concept. And it's one that I just included this in this presentation. This is only the second time I've given this presentation with this little exercise in here, but it's one that I've been doing personally for years now. And it's one that I share with coworkers and friends in the community, and the other day I was sharing this with them, and they said, hey, Adam, you really should put that in your presentation. This is really good stuff, and I think your people would appreciate it. So here's what I wanted to do. The great thing about this business is that it requires a very, very small number of subscribers in order for you to hit your goal. So your DSG stands for your daily subscriber goal. And the exercise that I usually tell people to go through is figure out what you need to live comfortably. Whether that's $30,000 a year or $50,000 or $80,000 or $100,000 a year, it doesn't matter. But you need to figure out what that number is. So all your expenses, all of that stuff combined, plus 20% extra as a cushion. Now let's go out on a limb and say that that is maybe $80,000 a year. Seems pretty intimidating, right? When you say, I need to make $80,000 a year in my internet business in order to leave my job, it's kind of like an oh crap moment. Like, I don't know if I can actually do that. But $80,000 a year is only 6 subscribers a day. That's not that bad. 6 subscribers a day for 1 year. So that means that if you can give your product away to maybe 15 people a day, 10, 15, 20 people a day, you could probably get those 6 subscribers. Now maybe you only need to get $70,000 a year. Well, that's 5 subscribers. Maybe it's only 50,000. That's 3.5 subscribers a day. Maybe you just want an extra 30 grand, $30,000 US a year, without having to get a part-time job, without having to work more hours. For a lot of people, that's the difference between stress and no stress, or making the ends meet and not making ends meet. So to do that, or even $15,000 a year, you need 1 or 2 subscribers a day. And here's the crazy part. This isn't counting weekends. And what happens is you start out at 2 subscribers a day. And then you start to optimize. And then you add a little bit to your follow-up sequence. And then you tweak your ads. And you test things. And you make small changes. And slowly it goes up to 3 subscribers. And then it goes up to 4 subscribers. And then 5. And much sooner than you think it, you're making $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year off these tiny little payments that people are paying you from all around the world. Now, what's great about this is that this isn't some pie-in-the-sky dream. This is a mathematical certainty. If you hit your daily subscriber goal every day, and hitting 1 subscriber a day, 2 subscribers a day is not hard. It is a mathematical certainty that you will achieve your dream life in less than 1 year. So that's one exercise I wanted to go through with you, is to figure out what that DSG is. What is your number? You don't have to write it in, but just hold that in your mind right now, what your DSG is. Do you need $30,000 a year, 2 subscribers a day, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a year, 4 subscribers a day? Figure out what that number is. All right, so this next exercise is fun little lifestyle milestones. When I was first starting out, after the stock market crash, I needed to figure a way to build my business back up again. And the idea of getting the business back up and building it was really intimidating. So I wanted to think of small milestones that I could hit that would motivate me. Like, if I never had to pay my cell phone bill again, how much money would I need to make every month to not have to pay my cell phone bill this year? Or the internet bill, or the cable bill. Here's a great milestone. You never want to pay your cell phone bill again, ever again, for your life. Just get 12 subscribers. Not 12 a day, not 12 a month, 12. Flat. Ended. That's it. Done. Internet bill. You get 10 subscribers. Your internet bill is paid for. You never have to worry about that again. Cable TV, 20 subscribers. And you start to get to the fun stuff. Maybe you want to go out for a massage once a month. That's 20 subscribers. Maybe a movie night. 20 subscribers total. And you can have a movie night every night, or every month. Maybe not every night. But the idea behind this is that as long as you have X subscribers, you'll never have to pay for Y again. And it's a really... it's a fun game to play with yourself, because you catch up. Okay, so I'm going to get to 12 subscribers, and that's going to be my cell phone bill. I never have to worry about that. And then soon, that 12 subscribers gets you to the 2 subscribers a day or the 3 subscribers a day. It's a game. It's a numbers game. You play with the numbers to make it feel far more achievable than saying, oh my God, I've got to make $80,000 this year. $80,000 is far more intimidating than I need to get 2 subscribers today. So the numbers work out, and it makes it a lot more enjoyable. So my goal in sharing all of this is to teach you how to quickly build a very, very reliable online business. It has to grow every month with the same amount of work that can easily be built up to $3,000 to $5,000 a month. More importantly, it has to be so predictable that you can finally leave your job so that you can finally have the financial freedom and the time freedom that you want. So you have a choice. Now, lots and lots of people, like literally hundreds, potentially thousands, are out there running this business right now without any kind of help. With having just seen this presentation, or variations of it in the past and have gone and created their newsletters and created their business. But if you're interested, I am putting together a small group of people that I'm going to work with them, and I'm going to work through this whole program and help you build this one-on-one. So it's a small coaching group, and we're going to work together over the next 6 weeks to build your business, and we'll follow the exact same model that we talked about here today. You have to be willing to do work, and you have to be willing to invest a little bit in your business. So tools, traffic, that kind of thing. Now, more importantly, you have to believe that you have the ability to do this. I can give you the roadmap, I can hold your hand and show you every step of the way, but I can't do it for you. So if you're interested in working together, here is what we'll cover during the next 6 weeks. So week 1 is our prep work and our research week. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over exactly everything that's happening in the program. So it'll be a 10,000-foot view, an overview of the business we're going to be running and the game plan we're going to be going through, so you know what you're doing at every step of the way. One of my biggest pet peeves is starting up a program and not knowing what I'm going to be encountering. So you know what you're going to be doing at every step of the way. Then we're going to go through a new exercise called Picking Your Perfect Market, and it's a way to help you find not necessarily the best market out there, but the best market for you. We're going to go through a bunch of different ways to quantify whether it's a good market and figure out whether it's going to be easy for you to sell in it. We're going to help you set targets so you stay on track to help you hit your income goals, and that's kind of like the daily subscriber goal stuff. We're going to figure out exactly what motivates your customers to buy with their customer desire mind map. So the whole purpose of this week is to get settled into the program, get comfy, figure out who your customers are, because we're going to be making sales literally within the first week. And that's where week 2 comes around, or phase 2. By the way, all of this stuff is accessible on day 1. So week 2, we go over finding your perfect promotion so customers can't wait to buy. This is brand new for 2017. How to make sales easily with a step-by-step, fill-in-the-blank Mad Libs copywriting form. Again, new for 2017. How to get your website up and ready to sell in 2 minutes. And I promise you, I'll explain more of that in like 4 pages. It's really awesome. And again, this is new for 2017. And then how to start accepting orders and making money right away. We have people that have done this within hours. I believe the record's something like 4 hours, but most people have their first sales within 48 to 72 hours. The purpose behind this week is to get set up so you can test different products to find your winner before you build the funnel. So week 3, we go over how to make sales with Facebook ads. We go through how to find your ideal customers on Facebook, the cheap, the easy way. We go over a free tool that I use, that I've been teaching people how to use for the past 6 months or so, to make Facebook ads without any kind of design skill. This tool is 100% free, it's online, and it works wonders. It's made some of the best ads that I've ever used. I've got a really awesome ad flowchart that I can't wait to give you that shows you exactly what to do at every step of the ad process. So if your ads are break even, what to do then? If your ads are losing money, what to do then? If your ads are blowing up and making you tons of sales, how to scale them. We go over we don't go over, we do, but you get ad templates, sales copy templates, and everything you need. So you fill in the blanks. Instead of the word dog in the template, you replace the word cat, hypothetically. So if you have no experience advertising, that is completely okay. We go over how to scale your ads by 20% every week. You think about that for a moment. 20% every week doubles your business every week. The purpose of this is to make sales ASAP, and like I said, cover that ad cost to the front end right away so that we can start building our lists. In week 4, or phase 4, and I've got people that are doing this after maybe a week in the program. They're really pushing through, they're fast tracking. And if that's something you're interested in, let me know. So week 4 is building a recurring income. This is the newsletter aspect. So we go over how to get paid every day with a recurring newsletter business. We go over how to never write content again by finding, borrowing, and buying material. How to get everything set up in minutes with pre-made templates. So it really is just copy and paste. Also new for 2017. This one's great. Where to find millions of royalty-free, high-quality images. So this is actually just something I discovered about a month and a half ago, and up until that point, everyone was paying $1 or more per image. Now we have access to millions of images, and you never have to pay a dime, and they are 100% okay with commercial use. So you never worry about buying images again. I'm going to show you how to run this business on 1 to 2 hours a week with our simple newsletter plan, and how to keep customers subscribed and paying you forever with lots of bonuses, tricks, and neat little goodies that we'll toss in there. So week 5 is all about testing and tracking, how to split test every part of your business so it improves every single day, how to tell which ads have the best chance of being profitable before you've even made a sale. Brand new for 2017. That's pretty cool, right? You don't even have to make a sale and you know which ads are going to be the most profitable. We're going to go over where to find the best traffic sources so you never waste a dime in advertising, how to record and study your visitors' actions so you know exactly what they're doing on your page, what they're clicking, where they're clicking, what they like, what they don't like, what you need to change, and a secret to turning any funnel profitable quickly and easily. So the purpose of this week is to make your business more profitable every single day. And that brings us to our final week, week 6, email marketing. I love email marketing. We go over how to pick and set up the best autoresponder for your budget and your skill set, and how to turn any funnel profitable in less than 2 weeks with email marketing. That's a big deal, how to turn any funnel profitable. So if you've got a funnel right now, you can use this system, and it's not profitable, you can use this system to amp it up and turn it into a profitable sales funnel. I'll show you how to get customers to open and click every message with our proven step-by-step formula. These emails have been sent out hundreds of thousands of times. How to quickly and easily generate sales at any time by always knowing where to look for the best, most profitable affiliate offers. And then the secret to recouping your ad costs even if nobody is buying anything. I have never seen another program that has offered this training. So hypothetical scenario, you have a product, it's not selling. You have a newsletter, it's not selling. You paid for traffic, nobody's buying. You're losing money. Oh my gosh, white flag, what do I do? Right? And that's pretty much where a lot of product owners, or a lot of course teachers anyway, just drop the ball. I'm going to share with you a strategy you can use to recoup your investment even if nobody is buying a single thing of yours. It's a very, very effective strategy. On top of that, you get a Facebook support group and you get to brainstorm with current and former students, share success stories, share frustrations, get website critiques, meet people running the same business as you, and take advantage of special offers that are only available to group members. There's also weekly Q&A calls. So this is a support group designed to bounce ideas around to help each other out. We meet once a week to discuss your sales funnel, and the idea behind this is that it's a roadblock busting session. So you come to the call with any questions or obstacles that you have. We work together on them until you're absolutely clear, and then we move forward. So this keeps everyone accountable, it keeps everyone on track, and it makes sure that you get your business up and running ASAP. And of course, it's a new group of friends who are building a business that's identical to the one that you're building. You know, they've been in your shoes. So it's very fun, it's interactive, there's lots of Q&A, and these are capped at 10 people as well. So on top of that, just to make sure you get as much one-on-one help as possible, I'm also including 2 30-minute phone coaching sessions. Now, I don't even offer these anymore. I used to charge $500 for them, but I only do these for my masterclass people now. And this can be used for anything related to your business. So it can be email marketing, it can be ads, it can be product, it can be copy, it can be traffic, it can be anything you like, all at a time that is convenient for you. So if you've got a crazy work schedule, that's okay. Let me know, we will work around it. So the idea behind this call is that we're going to bust through any really big, difficult things that you're running into, and you're the center of attention. And I say it's a 30-minute call, but that's really more of a safety net for me because it's a very, very generous 30 minutes. Bottom line, if you have a problem, it will get solved. Now, here's something I'm really, really proud of. This program has had the highest success rate of any program I've ever taught. More people are making more sales faster than ever, and most people are making sales within 24 to 72 hours. And you can see these are people that have done that themselves. Excited, first part of the funnel went live last night, first sale this evening, but even more exciting, out of the 6 clicks that Facebook is recording from me paying for, 5 have opted in. Hey guys, I put up my first ads yesterday morning and had my first sale by that evening. Hey everyone, I'm in the current masterclass and I just started doing my Facebook advertising for my offer, free plus shipping gift on Monday. So far I have 3 sales, including 2 upsells. I'm super stoked. So people are getting sales remarkably fast. And if that wasn't easy enough, what I'm doing is including with this our brand new, completely overhauled Business in a Box sales funnel. So this is that one-click sales funnel that I was telling you about. And it includes a free plus shipping template. It includes an order confirmation page. It includes a newsletter upsell page, a downsell page, a home page, an error page, a customer support page, a newsletter download page, a shipping details page, a giveaway confirmation page, contest page, a bonus access page, newsletter templates, physical product templates, terms of use, purchase agreements, privacy policy, all of which have been lawyer approved, by the way. So this is 19 custom designed, proven across 10,000 plus orders. And all you have to do is install all of these by clicking one button. And here's just a quick snapshot of all the templates that you're getting with this. This is the most complete program I have ever put together. And the total value for this masterclass is $24.97 for the program. The 6 weekly group breakthrough sessions are normally $600. There's 2 30-minute phone coaching sessions with that. It's normally $1,000, like I said. The ClickFunnels Business on a Box template is literally not available for any price anywhere. I've had dozens of people emailing me offering all sorts of ridiculous sums for this, anywhere from, I've had people offer $50 all the way up to $800 for that template. You guys are getting that. So I just put the price at around $497, but that's literally not for sale anywhere else. And of course, access the alumni group, which is priceless. Total value behind that is $45.94. But because you guys are, you're my favorites. I work with you all the time. You guys have been on lots of my presentations. I'm doing a friends and family discount this weekend. So it's $19.97. But, and for those of you that have been on my call before, you know you can't actually sign up on the call today. So I do something a little bit differently than most people out there. I don't let people sign up for my programs when I do these presentations. And the reason why is because I have an application process. So you can't purchase on this call because unfortunately I can't work with everyone. And that's not because I don't want to work with everyone. It's because I can't in good conscience accept you into the program if you don't have a really high chance of success. So if you don't have I'm hesitant to say this because it's not really so much of an issue anymore with the technical side of things, but it's a decent example. If you're maybe not as technically proficient or don't have the time or aren't interested in doing certain aspects of it, I might not be able to help you. So that's why I've got the application process. So I just have a few questions I want to ask, and the reason why I do this is because if we work together, it's really important to me that you succeed. I mean, you can see that people coming through this program are getting sales immediately right away. But the reason why they're doing that is because of this application process. Is because I make sure that anyone joining has a really, really high chance of success. So it is first applied, first accepted, so do not wait around. There's only 10 spots available, and I limit the amount of people that can join so that I can help everyone individually. So it's $197 fully refundable deposit. It's a quick 10-minute phone chat, and I just, like I said, need to make sure that I can help you. I've got these things called ethics and morals and all that, and I'm not going to take your money unless there's a really high chance of you succeeding. So here's how to apply. Step 1, go to adamnolan.com/yes. Leave your $197 fully refundable deposit. So what'll happen is you'll leave your deposit, we'll book a time for our call, and then I've got 4 questions to ask you. Just 4 simple questions, mostly around, are you okay investing in tools? Do you have the time available to do this? What do you want to write about? And a couple of other ones. So this isn't a sales call. I don't do sales calls. Hopefully you can see from this presentation, I'm a relatively low pressure, not high stress guy. I'm pretty easy going here. So this isn't a sales call. You have to know that this is for you. It is an application call, and I'll ask you those 4 questions. It also gives you the opportunity to ask me any questions that you might have about whether the idea that you want to write about is profitable or not, or how the program is laid out, or anything else that comes to mind. It gives us a chance to chat, because we're going to be spending a lot of time working together over the next 6 weeks or so. So if it's a good fit, I'll gladly invite you into the program, and we'll start working together right away. And if it's not a good fit, if either one of us decides it's not a good fit, that's completely cool. It's just a friendly chat, and I send you your $197 back right away, and then we part as friends. So it's really not a high pressure type thing. So don't worry about that at all. But these do sell out. They sell out almost every time I do them. So head on over to adamnolan.com/yes. Leave your deposit, even if you're on the fence. We'll chat, and then we can decide then. But leave your deposit, reserve your spot, because there's only 10 spots available, and then we'll book our call after that. Now, this wouldn't be a webinar, a Saturday special webinar, without a fast action bonus. So what I'm going to do is, if you register while we're on the call today, just to make your funnel even more beefy, to add even more to it, I'm going to give you a product of mine called the affiliate funnel. And the affiliate funnel, in a nutshell, walks you through step by step how to build out the back end of your sales funnel, how to go and find affiliate products, how to structure your email campaigns. It's over 3 hours of step-by-step video tutorials showing you how to find the best offers, how to promote them, and going into a lot of detail into structuring all this for the best effect. So that's one way that you can use to recoup your investment, in addition to everything else that we've already chatted about. Now, here I'm gonna drop a big problem on your lap. Of course, not the best timing to do this. I promise you, it's a quality problem, but there is a slight chance that when you and I start working together, that you might need to hire an employee. Ah, boo-hoo. Let me explain why. Because at a certain point, you're going to have a lot of sales. You're going to have 50 sales a day, 100 sales a day. That's a lot of fulfilling to do. That's a lot of orders to process. Now, at that point, you're making $200 to $300 a day. So if you have to pay someone $20 or $30 in order to fulfill those orders, or even $5 or $10, it's not that big of a deal. But that's a process you got to go through. And unless you've already hired people before, you don't know where to go to hire people from. You don't know what to write in your interview. You don't know what to offer them, right? So when you succeed with this, when your business takes off, you're going to need to hire support. And that's a good thing. This video, this training, as well as all the templates that go with it, will give you everything you need to hire your first employee so you can automate this whole process. It's a 3-hour-long recorded workshop called Outsource Mastery, and it walks you through a very simple 4-step process of how to find, hire, train, and employ the perfect outsourcers to run your entire business for you. And this is necessary when you start getting super duper successful. And I used to sell this for $197. It's included for free. So that's one of the other bonuses today. And then finally, the third bonus, I really want to make sure that you guys have everything you need, that all your questions go answered, or none of your questions go unanswered. I guess that's how that saying goes. So I'm including an extra 30-minute one-on-one coaching session. You can use it for anything you'd like. The value is $500 for that, and that is only if you get this on today's call, and that's at adamnolan.com/yes. So like I said, it is first applied, first accepted. There are only 10 spots available, so please, please, please do not hesitate. This class will sell out. And once it's full, it's full. There's only so many hours in a day, unfortunately, and there's only so many times I'm able to do this presentation in a year. This might be one of the last ones I'm able to do this year. But remember, your deposit is fully refundable if we decide it's not a good fit. We'll refund it right there on the call. But if it is a good fit and you do join us, then, and I say in just a few weeks, but that's really a big safety net. We have people making sales within 24 hours. And you'll have a fully functional business that will pay you every single day. So don't wait, go ahead, apply right now. And I am super duper looking forward to chatting with you. I even booked off tomorrow. I booked off Sunday to chat with you guys. So most of this stuff is brand new for 2017. It is 6 weeks one-on-one working with me in the masterclass. You get 6 weekly group breakthrough. I can't speak. 6 weekly group breakthrough sessions. There we go. 2 30-minute phone coaching sessions. You get the bonus ClickFunnels Business in a Box template that literally can't be purchased anywhere at any price. The fast action bonuses, so that's the affiliate funnel, Outsource Mastery, as well as that extra 30-minute phone coaching session. The total value behind this is over $5,000. But you can apply today for just $197, and then if you're accepted into the program, it's $1,800 upon acceptance. So just head on over to adamnolan.com/yes, leave your deposit, book the short Q&A call time. We'll chat tomorrow, we'll chat on Monday, whenever it's convenient for you, and then we'll start working together and we'll start building your business. By the way, for those of you guys looking for the download, if you go to that URL, adamnolan.com/yes, you're looking for the slides, it is at the bottom of the page, so I'll just load it up right here, and then we'll do a little bit of Q&A. All right, so you see, if you wanted to sign up, you'd fill in your details, name, email, full address, all that great stuff, and then you go to step 2. But if you just want to download the PDF, you click on that link, go to adamnolan.com/yes, and then you can get that PDF download with all the slides, with the handout, with all the goodies right here at the bottom of the page. So, that being said, and I'll just show you here. Oh, there we go. See, all the goodies, lots of slides, email copy, great stuff. Funnel template. Okay. Just because the last time I did this presentation, I must have got 50 emails, people asking me where that was. So there you go. All right, now we'll do a little bit of Q&A. If you guys have any questions on how this business runs, on where to get the items, on the copywriting, on the traffic, on anything that we've discussed today, now is your time to shine. I will stay here and answer as many questions as you guys like. And of course, while we're answering the questions, if you feel so inclined, head on over to adamnolan.com/yes, reserve your spot, and then we'll chat. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of Q&A. I got lots of messages from Billy here. Glad you liked the presentation, my friend. Billy says, I think you really need to look at Go Big newsletters for print delivery. They cost $1 each. Oh, definitely. I'll take a look. Let me write that down here, because if you're able to send out a a physical issue as well as a digital issue that has higher perceived value. And I know lots of people have done tests where you offer the digital version for $5, you offer the physical version for $5, or you offer both versions for $7 or something like that. And I believe it was, I want to say the New York Times that did that, but I'm sure you guys know which one won. The vast majority of people chose the $7 offer, and you're making 20% more revenue then without having to do anything else extra. So it's a really great idea, Billy. So let me just go ahead and write that down. Go Big Newsletters. Thanks for the share. All right. John says that's so cool. Oh, I'm glad you like it, John. And yes, so the pages are in ClickFunnels. However, Eva, right now and this literally as of a week and a half ago, I'm working on another system, and everyone that signs up will get access to the new adapted version that's going to be released in November or December, where you can do all of this without ClickFunnels. You could do all of this with using nothing but WordPress and one other tool that is far less expensive than ClickFunnels. Okay? So this program is one that is always evolving, and you will always have updates to it. There's a lot more in the membership area than just what we are able to cover today. But this is the core of the program, and there are a ton of add-ons. Like we talk about Reddit traffic, we talk about more email follow-up sequences, testing, traffic, all of that great stuff that are modules that plug into this program. But this is the core stuff. So you guys are getting way more than what I was able to share today, unfortunately. But it is a very, very feature-packed program. So if it is something you're interested in, adamnolan.com/yes, and I'm super excited, and I can't wait to talk to you. It's always fun chatting with people on the phone and hearing about the different businesses that you're running and how you want to incorporate this. You know, I get people in this program literally from every walk of life, from people aged 18 to 80, from stay-at-home moms to Harvard University professors, to lawyers and accountants, and you know, any kind of profession in between. At this point, we've had hundreds of people going through the masterclass over the years, so there have been a lot of different newsletters that have been put out, and a lot of really, really interesting businesses that I'll be glad to share with you if you'd like to chat about them. All right, let's see here. Billy says, can't do it now, but I really want in on the next one. Well, Billy, I'd love to work with you, my friend. Sent you a reply to your email with the subject, hey Billy. Okay, cool, sounds good. I haven't had a chance to check my email today yet. I'm going to take care of that after the webinar. But no, I'll definitely make sure and get back to you. Let's see. Neil says, came in late. Will there be a replay? Let's see here. Yes, my friend, there will be a replay. Everything worked. It all recorded correctly. Eva's saying support email. So yeah, I'll give you a support if you wanted to send me questions. Adam@adamnolan.com, and I'll just send that to everyone right now. So if you have questions about this, let me know how I can help. You know, if you have questions about maybe the call time didn't work for you, or maybe, you know, if you book you leave your deposit, you get to the call time reservation page, and all the times are filled up. Maybe, I don't know how many people have signed up yet. We might have actually hit capacity. But if there aren't any call times available and you want to talk about booking at a different time, then yeah, send me an email, adam@adamnolan.com, and we can definitely reschedule that. But let's see. Oh, can I share the $1 million email? Yeah, definitely, Eva. If you go to adamnolan.com/yes, and at the bottom of the page right here, click here to download your PDF handout. It's the last page in that. And it's a series of emails that I've used for a while now, probably about 4 or 5 years, that have made sales literally every time I've sent them out in every single vertical I've sent them in. So it's about 6 or 7 different markets now. Incredibly, incredibly effective. All right, guys, so it looks like we're slowing down on the questions here, but I'll give you another minute or so if you have any last-minute questions you wanted to toss in there. But in the meantime, head on over to adamnolan.com/yes. I turned off all notifications, and I always do that on the webinar so I can give you guys my undivided attention. The downside with that is that I don't know how many people have signed up. I don't know if we've hit the full 10 people that I'm limiting this to. You know, so we'll have more one-on-one time with everyone. So I don't know. It is first come, first served, and for the past 2 times that I've done this, this new updated version, it's sold out. So I haven't done one of these in just over a month or so. So this is something that you're interested in. I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to do this presentation again for you guys, because I'm going to start touring with this and you know, basically doing presentations for other websites and other list owners and all that. So I don't know what my schedule is going to be like for the rest of the year. So if this is something that you're interested in, this is a special for you guys because you're my subscribers and I've worked with you for a really long time. Head on over to adamnolan.com/yes, book your call, and we'll chat. And if it's a great fit, I'd love to work with you. If it's not a great fit, hey, that's cool too. We stay friends and I send you your money back. So that's pretty much it, guys. Have a wonderful Saturday afternoon. And if you have any questions, send me an email. I sent my email out to everyone. Or just reply to any of the ones that were promoting this webinar today. And I'll get back to you more than likely this afternoon or tomorrow. And hopefully we get the chance to work together. All right, guys, so that's it for me today. Have a wonderful afternoon. And I will see you all, I guess, an email, or for those of you that have signed up, I'll chat with you tomorrow or in the coming days. All right, everyone, have a great weekend. Chat with you all later. Bye now.